Back to my Bible app again. It's my go-to now. I so love this thing, y'all. I ain't but this morning's scripture is actually coming from the book of Lamentations, right? Lamentations 3:22 to 23 says, "Through the Lord's mercies we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. They are not new every morning. Great is your faithfulness." And today I'm just grateful for the renewal of God's Spirit every day. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for health. I'm grateful for strength. I'm just grateful for everything. I'm grateful for everything that God has done for me, my family. I'm grateful for my wife and my children, and just grateful, guys. We made it. We made it through a new week. Um, this you could hear from the things that I spoke, but all week that this was a rough one for me, right? Um, and when I say rough, I mean, it could always be worse, but I'm grateful for good times, bad times, good feelings, bad feelings, like because it could always be worse, and that's something that I tell people all the time, when they complain to me about stuff and when they say things, and I was like, boy, listen, God merciful, eh? And I remember like my Grammy them used to say that, you know what I mean? Like something bad happened and they'll say God is merciful. But I never really peeled off the layers to understand what they really meant by that, right? And what they meant by that was that it could have been way worse, but God was merciful, you know? Like every day you have opportunity to do two things. You could either embrace the world for what it is, you could either embrace the life you live for what it is, or you could get up and just look at it as like, I have a good life, you know, through it all. Like I have God in my life, so I have a good life, and I the other day I was picking up my son from school, you know, and he was so excited, telling me all about school and this and that and the next thing, right? And I was like, you have homework, and he's like, no. I was like, "Oh, okay, great, you could just go home and sort of wind down, relax." And he's like, yeah, you know. I have such a good life, and he was just so excited and